Hi, so I have a different video planned for today. I got this idea from my good friend Megan, who is Megguran on Instagram and here on YouTube, and she put together a journal that catalogs her entire journey being an independent artist selling her artwork on Etsy. And I kind of wanted to do the same thing because this is very new to me and I really like to see the progress that I've made starting out this year in 2020 and for however long I can keep this up. So I put together this journal which catalogs everything I've done within the year and all the stuff that I've made, some product photography, and just notes here and there about what each product is. So I'm going to be flipping through that for you today. At the end of the video, I will be going over my goals for the new year, so I'm really excited about that. So without further ado, let's flip through this journal. Alright, so this is my Etsy journal. I've compiled everything I've ever made and all of my previous packaging in here to kind of catalog the growth that I've had on Etsy. So this is my road to Etsy. How did I get here? In April of 2020, I launched my Kickstarter for the Roller World Tarot deck, and that ended in March. On May 15th, I launched my Etsy to sell my Team Avatar Roller Girl prints, and on May 22, that's when I decided to sell all of my extra tarot decks, prints, stickers, and everything else that was left over from the Kickstarter. So looking back, I never really thought I would be here selling my artwork. I had a plan to be a prop designer in the animation industry and everything was looking up. I got a mentorship and I really thought that animation would be my passion and where I would be heading in this year. And then a lot of pressure caught up to me and I left home for a week to get away from the stress and I made my tarot deck. So I launched my Etsy initially to sell all of my leftover stuff from the Kickstarter. And after that, I just decided to keep making more roller skating art. So I want this journal to catalog what it looks like to have a dream and work hard to make it a reality. So this is how I transformed my hobby into a small business. So on the 22nd of May, I had my shop update. This is the old packaging for my tarot deck. It was just a white tuck box with a sticker on it. And these were the 5 stickers that I decided to sell. The devil actually wasn't an original Kickstarter sticker and I added that later on because she became really popular. So this is actually the first photo I took for my Kickstarter when all of my prints and stickers arrived because I didn't make them myself. So these were the first 3 mini prints that I had. I had the Fool, I had 3 of Cups, and I had the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry, plants. And then these are the 2 8.5 by 11 prints that I had that were kind of just spreads of all the cards put together. And this is my early packaging. It's so weird to see how my packaging used to look before I had a sticker machine and ordering my thank you notes. So this was just a flip up thank you note that was made from a thick poster paper of sorts. And so I would just print them out and then fold them over and write my thank you note in here. The tag has stayed, luckily. I had a stamp that I got from the craft store that said handmade and I would sign my name. This is the original sticker that came on the tuck box. And this is some water activated tape that I rarely use because I don't use boxes. So instead I would cut out the roller skates individually and I would adhere them to each envelope that I sent. And it was really fun, but then I started getting more orders and it became a bit more time consuming. All right. So this is me covering my address, but on the 14th of June, I had a mini shop update where I added the Justice sticker and the Justice print. So one of my followers actually suggested that I sell the Justice sticker and the print, and I wanted the profits to support a good cause. So I turned that card into a sticker and a print to raise funds for Black Lives Matter and Black LGBT organizations, and I'm really proud that I did that. This sticker has become one of my most popular stickers and I'm really glad that it's going to a good cause. So this is when I decided to update my packaging. So I have an address label that I'm covering. I started using glassine bags and I added a little sticker logo onto them to seal them. I got my own custom tissue paper, and this is my first postcard thank you note. All right, July 8th, we had the Team Avatar Roller Girl sticker update. So I actually made all the prints prior, but as soon as I got my Cricut machine, I knew I wanted to turn the prints into stickers. And surprisingly, the Suki sticker and print became the most popular. I'm so glad to see all the love for Suki. I also started making stickers that could go onto the glassine bags, and I've been doing that for pretty much every other collection, and I really like how they turn out. So this is my seasonal roller skater shop update. It was on the same day as the Avatar Roller Girl stickers. So I made prints as well and stickers as well, and I rotate these designs seasonally for my postcard thank you note, and I really love how they turn out each season. I actually made these as a 8.5 by 11, but unfortunately they weren't as popular, so I took them off the listing. I think 5 by 7 sell really well, and I also like how compact they are. On the 29th of July, my tarot deck got a new box design. I was super excited. I finally had the means to update the box from a tuck box to a rigid custom box. And eventually I made some freebie stickers to go along. So this one kind of pays homage to the original sticker design, which I will show you right here. So it's the same pair of roller skates. I just made it into a circle design. So I decided to make 2 more sticker packs to go with the collection. So this one is all roller derby based. We have the Knight of Swords, we have Strength, and we have the Knight of Wands. And then I made the Celestial pack, which has the star, the moon, and the sun. On the 27th of August, Sticker Mule was having a deal on 3x3 stickers. So I had this design in mind. I wanted to do something magical that encompasses how I feel about roller skating. So I came up with the Roller Skating is Magic sticker. A few weeks or maybe even a month prior, they decided to have a deal on holographic ones. And I thought having this design holographic would be so much more magical and so much more shiny. So I decided to do that as well. I then added my Ozai's Angels sticker. I already had the print on May 15th, but I didn't have a sticker that accompanied it. So I made that as well, and I love how they turned out. So the 16th of September, I had another shop update, and this would be kind of the beginning of my fall/Halloween collection. But more importantly, making these prints and these stickers led to my first ever studio vlog. So I can't believe that I'm filming on YouTube, and I'm so excited to be doing that. And just looking at all of these together makes me really happy because I was able to document the progress and the process of making these onto YouTube. So these are the 3 stickers that I made and the 3 prints, and here's the glassine bag sticker as well. All right, on the 5th of October, I had my first Halloween shop update. This is my first time making Halloween stickers. So I have my Grumpy Pumpkin, my Snippy Witch, and my Bratty Bat. I also have my first fall postcard, which I think turned out really well, and it really matched my packaging because my tissue paper is yellow, and here's the glassine bag that went along with it. On the 10th of November, I made my very first acrylic pin, which was really, really exciting. Sticker Mule also had a sale on pins, and I had this design for a while. It was initially a design like this that I was thinking more for enamel, but I wanted to simplify the shape a bit more, and so I turned it into this one. I also made a freebie sticker to go along with it. I designed the backing card, and here's the product photography. Around this time as well, I started experimenting with lamination. So I have the Online Labels clear gloss sticker, and I have the Auragard 236, I believe, and it's a clear vinyl laminate. So this was my last shop update for the year of 2020, which I can't believe. I turned all of my Huebember illustrations into mini Polaroid prints. So I have my different sizes here that I experimented with, and I have all of the rainbow Polaroids over here. And surprisingly, making these Polaroids was my most popular video of 2020, and it was studio vlog number 8. So I was really happy with how my product photography turned out for these, and I hope to experiment more with product photography to create some really nice pictures. Alright, so we're at the last page in my journal, and I made my winter postcard, I made my freebie sticker, and I also made a list of goals, so I'll be going through that with you one by one. So I split my goals into 4 categories. I have goals for my art, goals for Etsy, and goals for YouTube. As far as my art goals go, I kind of want to refine my style so I can have more recognizable art across everything that I make for Tati Animation. And with that comes creating my own unique color palette. So I kind of use a lot of colors everywhere, and I would really love to kind of refine my palette a bit more to make my art even more recognizable. Another art goal of mine is to finish a sketchbook. A lot of you are asking me to flip through my sketchbook, and unfortunately it's really barren. Most of the art that I do is digital, and I'd really like to upkeep a sketchbook a bit more so I can have a bit of a creative flow when it comes to making art. And my last art goal is to start a Patreon in 2021. I think Patreon's a really cool way to give your followers a different perspective of how you work and give them more unique items. I'd love to do a sticker of the month thing that's specifically for people on Patreon, so I'll be trying to figure out a way to do that. As far as Etsy goals go, it's more about what I want to make. I don't want to get caught up in numbers on Instagram, Etsy, or YouTube. I'm kind of just doing this as a way to track my growth, and I feel like if I take the initial joy that I had out of me wanting to do this, I'll get too bogged down in the details of growth and numbers and popularity. So as far as Etsy goes, I only want to make enamel pins and sticker sheets. Those are my 2 simple goals for 2021, and there are 2 things that I'm really excited to try to learn how to make. As far as YouTube goes, I really want to do a video that sums up how I created my tarot deck in terms of finance, funding, the whole Kickstarter, and shipping everything out to you. I think it's a very informative video idea, and if anybody wanted to start a Kickstarter for any project that you have in mind, I'd like to be able to outline how I was able to do that, and that will probably be scheduled for March, which would be the full 1-year anniversary of that Kickstarter. Another YouTube goal that I have is to learn new ways to edit. I currently love the way that I edit my videos, but I'd like to try new techniques to make my videos more interesting. So that is a fun goal I have in mind. Overall, when it comes to 2020, I did make a list of 5 things that I wanted to reflect on. The first one is that not everything you make will sell or be popular, and that's okay. I've come to the point where I'm making so many things and updating my shop, and not everything that I make will sell or be popular, and that's okay. It's more about putting my artwork out there, which is the first step any artist needs to take. For my second reflection, every piece of artwork that I make does not need to be sold or made to be sold. I kind of got caught up in, again, shop updates. So everything that I was drawing was being created in the vein of something that I could sell on Etsy, and it kind of took me away from drawing art for myself. So going into the new year, I'd like to just make art and not feel like it has to be good enough or marketable enough to sell on Etsy. My third reflection is that my growth is my own, and I should always be proud of how far I've come. I never thought that I would be selling my artwork on Etsy. I thought that was a dream for other people that I would never be able to attain. So looking back, I should just be proud of where I am and proud of where I'm going. Which kind of leads into the fourth one. So intimidation and competition are very common, and instead of letting it discourage me, I want it to inspire me. I know social media can be very competitive, and I don't want to look at other people and think, oh, why am I not there yet? Or why are they so much more popular, their engagement's better? At the end of the day, they started off where I am too, probably filming on their like their iPhone or just trying to build something from the ground up. So everybody started somewhere, and I just need to keep that in mind and let that inspire me. And my last reflection is that overall I've had a really good year, all things considered. I'm very grateful to be where I am right now because I was working at a very uninspiring job and I never thought I'd be able to sell my artwork and somewhat make a living off of it. Times are tough right now, and I'm very grateful to have my Etsy shop and to focus on my artwork. So overall, that is my reflection of 2020 and my goals for 2021. I wanted to thank you all so much for watching and for joining me on this journey of me starting a small business and running my Etsy store. I have more videos planned for the new year, and I have more products planned for the new year, and I really can't wait to share that all with you. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next week with a studio vlog. Bye!